Hello, 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 hello. Hello, and welcome to this final boss fight live stream of Satisfactory. My name is John, and I am joined by Moss, apparently.
Yeah.
I've not turned your Discord reactive image away from Moss, so yay!
Yay, Moss knows how to use computers. It's now canon.
I mean, if one of your D&D characters was going to randomly pick up a odd skill like that, it possibly would be Moss.
Yeah, I feel like it would. Especially with her, Bay connections.
Yeah. It's been a little while.
It has.
Christmas happened, and then New Year's happened, and then it's time to get back to work. Boo. But don't worry, Ficsmas isn't over just yet.
They very kindly made sure that people actually have time to do things.
Yeah. So the first step is I gotta go and open the advent calendar.
Yeah.
Some of the stuff we've opened because it just unlocks things. It just unlocks like customizability options. And it just gives it to you when you find the window. But we got some things here that we can open. So 13 gave us 5 coupons. 14 is one of the data cartridges. That's good. 15 is tucked away here on the guy's little scanner.
That's just poetic. I appreciate a good joke.
The poetry is it's 200 screws. 16, I think we said 16 was one of the ones that just gave us a vehicle customization.
It was, yeah.
17 has given us this medicinal inhaler.
I can see 24 right at the bottom.
18 is on this Christmas bauble.
Oh, yeah.
And is a tape for the ghetto blaster.
I thought I had destroyed every copy of this tape. How does it keep turning up? No matter. Ignore it. There's nothing interesting on it anyway. In fact, listening to it causes hallucinations, and eventually, after 7 days, your brain melts. For your own sake, I advise avoiding it at all costs.
So we're listening to that tape, right?
Yeah, brain melting sounds real fun.
Oh, 12 is another cassette tape.
Okay.
A reminder that human creativity does have its limits, considering their obsessive insistence on continuing to make slightly different versions of every Ficsmas song ever imagined.
So we're looking for 19.
I mean, we're looking for any numbers we can spot.
Well, yeah, I suppose we don't have to open them in order. I do like opening them in order. But... oh, there's 19. It's on his chest.
Oh, yeah. Teeny tiny.
That gave us some stun rebar.
Okay.
20 is on his hand.
21 is at the bauble end of the candy cane.
20 gave us some packaged rocket fuel. Oh,
Nice.
yeah. That was 25 more coupons.
Cool.
22.
Oh, I feel like I saw that one a minute ago, but no, it was 23, 24, and 25 that I know where they are. Oh, 22's on the hand. The back of the hand.
Oh, yeah. My mouse was right over it. Alien protein.
Cool.
23. You say you've seen that. Oh,
Yeah.
lizard doggo tail, yeah. That's 30 pulse nobelisks.
Ooh.
24. Yeah, and that's a fresh factory trinket.
Nice.
Since the human olfactory system is closely linked to memory,
25 is an
Ficsmas
easy
created
spot.
scented build gun trinkets to remind pioneers of specific concepts. This scent is the concept of caring about your family on Earth, which I'm sure will have no effect on you.
And 25 is fireworks.
Yay!
Turning explosives into a recreational activity is exactly the kind of attitude that led humanity to its doom. By all means, have fun. I certainly will, now that we are finally close to the end of this event.
She's a cheerful one, that Ada.
GDB. Can confirm.
So I'm going to upload some of these Christmas presents.
Yep. Sounds good.
And I'm also going to go back to the Christmas present, the Ficsmas present. And I'm going to grab out some of the baubles because we need 200 red and 200 blue baubles to make to unlock the next branches of the tree. So if I grab a mam, I'll stick a mam in the corner of the present for now. Oh wait, we can get the Ficsmas gift tree with 50... Which one of you's making tree branches? There we go. Ficsmas holiday event, Ficsmas gift tree, start the research.
You can now finally automate gift production with the Ficsmas gift tree and focus your attention back on tasks of actual importance, like not questioning where the gifts are coming from and improving your infrastructure.
Yeah, don't question it.
So I think if I replace this wall with a conveyor wall...
Mm-hmm.
And then we can try and put a Ficsmas gift tree. Well, actually, what we probably want to try and do is 3 gift trees. So we kind of want one there. Can I get a merger? Line up. There we go.
Is it being a butt?
It is a little. one of the problems with building outside.
Yeah. I suppose by theory you could put a floor down if you really wanted to.
Yeah.
But it's only a part of everything anyway, isn't it? Essentially. Just running about gathering a few more presents that have dropped locally.
So that's Ficsmas gift automation automated.
Cool.
And with 3 gift trees, that's 45 gifts per minute.
Sweet.
Let's have a quick look at the tree branches. We need blue and red baubles. Let's speed this up a little bit. Fair. I mean, let's be dumb, shall we? How many sloops do we have? Yep.
What's that?
I'm being dumb but fun.
Oh, okay. Fair.
I've slooped up the 2 machines that are making the Christmas baubles.
Um.
And I've put power shards in them so they're generating 50 per minute blue baubles and 25 per minute red baubles.
Nice.
Just because at the moment the thing that's sort of stopping us from advancing the Ficsmas event is the lack of baubles.
I made you a ramp and a door.
Thank you.
I thought I'd save you a few trips around the old
Yeah, it makes sense.
the old present building.
I can't help but feel this purple smoke is a little concerning.
Maybe. Maybe. Just a tad.
Also, if Michael, like, if this was fixed and you couldn't get the sloop back, Michael would kill me for this. It's such a dumb thing to do.
Yeah, you'd be all kinds of murdered. I'd hope he'd have found a really, festive way to do it as well. Just to really rub it in.
Well, I have just packed away all of the Christmas decorations in the other room, so as you can see, we're back to just the plain, ordinary shelves behind me. Ignore the pile of festive things I need to put away, mostly books. I mean, I say festive things. There is literally a box of skeleton coasters that I got cheap in the post-Halloween sales at Sainsbury's.
Oh, it's definitely festive.
Festive. Not necessarily Christmassy.
I always think of festive as specifically Christmas. But is that right?
I'm not sure. Let me do a Googling.
Yeah. I've never thought about it before, but suddenly I'm questioning it.
It says specific relating to a festival, especially Christmas.
Okay.
So it's not necessarily Christmas.
Interesting. That word might actually get more use now.
Yeah. We are literally watching the slightly boring number go up simulator at the moment, so.
Indeed. So the purple smoke, that's because the soma sloop's in there.
Yes.
I see.
The Soma sloops in the machines make them double their output
Yeah.
without increasing the amount of input required.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Analysis of giant Ficsmas tree upgrade 2 completed.
Yay!
Oh, joy. The tree is fancier now. Well done. Unfortunately, you are only halfway there. More appropriate ornaments made with iron and copper can now be created in the foundry. When I say more appropriate, I am referring to the usage of factory materials as a subtle reminder of your purpose on this planet, and the fate of all of humanity resting on your shoulders, of course.
So
the sass continues.
I mean, are we surprised by this?
Not at all surprised, just pleased.
So the first thing we need to make is possibly a new present building.
Okay.
Because we need to put in 2 foundries, one for golden balls, which we make by smelting the red Ficsmas ornament with copper, and one for silver balls, which we get for smelting the blue Ficsmas ornament with iron. What this also means is we now need to get iron and copper over here from somewhere. So my question to you, Sian, is would you like to build a building or run some conveyor belts?
I can run some conveyor belts, I think.
Okay, I will build a building segment. Because I think what I'm going to do is literally just put in a conveyor wall.
Oh yeah. The iron building is the one with the base elevator on it, right?
I think what we probably want to do is get a new iron node if we can find an iron node we haven't tapped into yet.
puts ticks on them if we've tapped into them. That's handy.
Yeah, I do like that feature.
264 meters beyond the iron factory. It seems to suggest there are 2 more. I shall investigate. There are. They are impure. Does this matter?
No, we're not particularly caring about the purity of the iron.
Cool. And minor Mark 1, minor Mark 2?
Mark 1 is probably fine.
Okay. It's gonna be functional but not the prettiest. Just putting it out there.
I'm not the one that normally judges these things.
I normally would be the one to judge these things, but also I'm very aware that this is essentially pretty temporary. And Mark 1 conveyors? Mark 2?
How much iron are you getting?
This do be a magical question. They are impure, so 30 a minute, and I've got two degrees, so 60 a minute.
Mark 1s will be fine then.
Yeah. Snazzy. Yes, me, get out of the way. Honest. People these days.
Honestly, Shans these days.
You just can't get the chance. It's just atrocious.
Roof. I need a roof.
Smells present. Here I come. Yeet. Oh, do you know what I should do?
What should you do?
I should connect these things up to power so they can at least start processing and sending stuff while I'm running the conveyor.
Yep, that is a sensible idea.
The funk suddenly clunked into place, so... where is the best place to pull power off of this building?
Ramp. Now let's actually build the ramp.
I'm leeching off of Michael's power supply.
This is fair.
Okay, the mining begins. The things be going places.
The only thing I have against Mark 1 conveyors is they're so damn slow.
Yeah. Well, I wasn't sure. Obviously, we've got the other one to build, but also we could run a bunch of materials over, just fill up an inventory and
Yeah.
smash it out that way.
I mean, I know Michael likes putting them in and like using the exact right thing for the amount of material you have and yada yada yada. It's slow.
It makes sense for stuff that you're gonna have long term ticking over. But like, we don't lose any resources from putting stuff in and taking it back out, so there really isn't anything to say that we can't. I don't know where you want this in the building, John. So
I'll put in a conveyor wall.
And the other one you said was copper?
Yep. Oh, thank you, Automod.
Ooh, is it catching good things?
That's 2 in 2 days that it's managed to catch.
Beautiful. I have trained it well, hopefully.
That you seem to have done. Right, so let's get this going.
Copper. I think it was somewhere over here. 400 and something this. I had to fly quite low over the train line, and I could just, like, in the back of my mind, could see me happily floating along and then just getting sidelined by a train. It didn't happen, but can you imagine?
I really hope I've got these the right way round. I do not.
And get. Oh, I forget you've got to move the bloody. Like the ore block that's on top of them.
Yeah.
I'm so getting attacked by a head-butting butt face very soon.
Oh, I started watching a new program tonight.
Oh yeah?
I've finally started watching Skeleton Crew.
I do not know what that is.
It's a new Star Wars TV program on the Disney Plus. And it follows a group of kids who find a spaceship on their home planet of somewhere or other.
Of places, probably.
They find a spaceship that has crash landed.
Yeah.
And they activate the spaceship, and off it goes with them inside to who knows where, and how do they get home again?
Ah. Why do I insist on making my own life difficult, John?
Big money could be earned if we could answer that question.
Yeah. Ah, there's power. Hi, power. May I borrow you? It appears that indeed I can. Power lines go so much further than I remember.
They sure can do sometimes.
Do you have power?
Right, where is copper coming from? Oh, good.
Why no power?
Have you found somewhere not plugged in?
I assume I must have done.
Oh, look, there's a butt
Is
face.
Yeah. Yeah, this one appears to not be plugged in. Well, that's what I'm hooked up to anyway.
Yeah, this does appear to be a length of
Length of
not
blood.
plugged in.
If you want to just ignore that bit and plug it in somewhere else, that's also.
I'm not
does it
100% sure what's going to happen when I do this, but you should be plugged in now.
Yep, they're green.
I've set you out
Oh.
another conveyor wall to plug into.
Which side?
The side you're approaching from.
Ah, sweet.
Because also this was the side I really hoped you would approach from.
This is
Oh, I haven't actually set out the conveyor wall yet. Let me remedy that situation. I broke the wall down to set up a conveyor wall, and then I ran away from it to come and find the plug sockets.
to do power support.
I'm also not being the most economical with this.
Dawn would be proud. Actually, no, he wouldn't. He'd be disgusted. It's got too many straight edges. Who am I kidding?
Yeah, you've really not lived up to his.
I've not done enough loop-de-loops.
You've not lived up to his chaos, no. Right, I'm gonna run and quickly grab some copper.
Or do you want me to go and grab a bunch of iron? Do you want a door in there?
I got this. No, I managed to. I had some iron in my inventory apparently, so I've sort of topped up the iron one a little bit.
Have we not got copper in the thingy?
Not just like copper bars.
Oh no, only copper sheet. Interesting.
You so rarely actually need just copper.
Yeah. Just the copper. So now we've got the trees creating presents.
Yes.
Does it stop dropping presents?
No, there is a setting, I believe, that we can turn on that stops it dropping.
So if I go and have a quick runabout, I should still find some presents. Yeah. Got some interesting wrapping colouring choices.
Quite like the black and red one.
Yeah. It's not a combination I would normally go for, but actually
It kind of
I might have to
works.
do that in future. A black with red bow. I like the white with red bow. That does feel Christmassy.
Okay, so we've got silver and gold baubles building up now. Let's see what we actually need to unlock with those. We have got Ficsmas power lights.
Our lights, you say? I'm kind of sad the presents don't kill you when they land on you.
They would have been a right menace in earlier years because they were feckin' huge.
Yeah. Like, I feel like either they should have been a lot smaller and killed you, or a lot bigger and be harmless.
Stanza says they need to be mimics, clearly.
Also that, sometimes when you open them, they should just explode.
Also, hi, Stanza.
Sometimes they should eat you. Like, there's options.
So we've got the Ficsmas power lights, which I just need 50 gold baubles and 5 more silver ones. And then there's also the research. It's snowing.
The copper ore has just reached the building.
Good to know.
Here it goes. I feel like I could do with going and getting some more. Just to speed up the process. Give it a bit of a back stuff. Wherever the hell the copper building is. Somewhere over there.
I've updated my copper building on the one that we built together, Sian. Our first Mark 1 of that building.
Oh yeah.
Because I've got
What
Mark
paint?
3 miners now.
Okay.
I've updated it so that it only now does wire and copper sheets.
Right. But a lot more of them.
But a lot more of them.
This makes sense.
Okay, so let's grab the next research, which is Ficsmas lights.
I am sure all the kittens and puppies and even human children would appreciate being able to see all these pretty lights. It is a shame they're all stuck on Earth, waiting for you to do your job so that they can have long and fulfilling lives.
There's some shade there. I feel there's some shade.
Yeah, it suddenly got a little bit gloomy over here from all this shade that's been thrown.
Okay. We now also have the new item to produce.
Okay.
The Ficsmas ornament bundle.
I'm assuming that's by putting a group of the ornaments together?
It is indeed by putting... thankfully just the last stage of both ornaments together.
So the gold and the silver. Yes.
Yes. The downside is that we do need some of them for...
Should we make a second one of these to churn out a load of gold?
We might want to. What I'm going to do is I'm going to grab up these conveyors that I've put down. I'll grab up that assembler for now. We'll get back to that in a second, because one thing we're not doing at the moment is you're getting 60 copper in, and I'm only smelting 30 of it. So
Oh, yeah.
I'm gonna power shard this.
Cool. I'm going to draw in because I'm requiring one.
And then I think we're doing the same thing over here with iron.
Yeah. There we go. Door's automatic.
But that also means I'm going to need a bit more space.
I think I'm being mocked by a door.
Mocked?
Yeah. It's being mean to me. Holy butts, look at it go! Oh yeah.
Now, I don't think we're making the baubles fast enough. Although we might be, given that we're doubling things in a silly way.
60. Yeah, these I think need to be overclocked again, don't they?
What do?
The boundaries? Because this is producing 60 iron
But
ingots a minute.
this is using 30 and that's using 30.
Oh, yeah, so it is. Cool.
The only
Me
problem is
reading the columns.
we're currently only producing 50 Ficsmas baubles.
So we need to do the same thing. Same thing here. This one. The spacing doesn't matter too much, does it?
No, not really. I'd rotate it round though.
Yeah, I couldn't actually see which way around it was because I've been stood so close to it. That way.
That way.
Eh.
Actually, if we do 3 of these, it gets us 20 per minute at overclock level 2.
Okay.
So then we just split the copper
3 ways.
3 ways. Which conveniently a splitter does.
So this one's making gold, isn't it? The
Yes.
recipe? Gold. I feel like we might need to soup up the red ones as well. Or just speed up the lines, actually, isn't it?
I mean, I think we're going to have to soup up how many we're making as well.
Yeah.
The only problem with that is we are already at 500 times what a normal one would make.
Yeah.
Stanza says they don't know what the goal for the game is, but do it for the puppies sounds motivating.
It does. It does indeed. I would be suitably motivated. more things were sold as for the puppies, I feel like motivation would be much higher, you know?
So you are now going to do red baubles.
I assume because we're cranking up production, we're going to need more presents in the not too distant future.
We might, yes.
I'll go out and do another run then. Because we're both in very close vicinity, it drops them quite nice and neatly for me.
It usually does quite conveniently drop them right where you are.
Just usually there's 3 of us on and we're in completely different places.
So I want the blue ones to be this end. So you are going to be doing blue ornaments now, and you are going to be doing blue ornaments now, and you are going to be doing red ornaments with all of these Soma sloops and shards. You're going to be doing red ornaments with all of these.
The only inconvenience I've found so far is a couple of them it managed to land on the train line.
Yeah, it'll do that.
Just slightly risky, but I've managed it. Nobody panic. I did not get hit by a train.
Nope, shit, not that thing.
I very much enjoy the slide mechanic when you've also then got a jetpack.
Hello, Tanny.
Hi, Tanny. Oh, sweet. 20 short of 600 presents.
Nice.
Just from a quick run around. So we sort of maxed out on the bows and candy canes that we need.
Yeah.
And it's just more tree branches that are happening. Or are we...
I mean, yeah, it's pretty much back. Like, the idea is this whole system would back stuff on each thing.
Yeah. It looks like the tree branches nearly have. What am I connecting together back here where the presents are?
What?
The presents. You've got your new building, your new foundries.
Oh, I should actually, like, plug these in, shouldn't I?
Oh yeah, that was what I was asking, because I can do that.
All these splitters need to connect, and then they need to connect to the...
Yeah.
smelters.
There you go.
Did explain why I had a sudden shortage of red orbs.
They also need power.
Sounds like I didn't really do a great job here.
I mean, I didn't want to say anything, but...
I souped them up.
You did. You did indeed. They are now full of soup. I think that's how that works, right?
Yeah. But hopefully I've now got enough of them to have two... Do I have close to 200? I have very close to 200. I've just surpassed 200. And do I have
Nice.
200 of these ones? Should do, because these have both gone offline, and that means they've both hit 200. Which should mean I can
We
do...
can now start bundling them.
Well, first of all, I'm going to grab some candy canes. And I'm going to go to the MAM, and I'm going to do the It's Snowing. I'm not going to do the It's Snowing research yet, because I need more candy canes than one stack of candy canes.
Understandable.
But we should look at the lights.
We should.
What do we need for the lights? Bundles of presents. Let's do that thing.
Let's bundle some stuff.
Now, I was going to put the bundling in this building, but I'm just going to, like, make a little adjunct to it now, because suddenly more building.
Mm-hmm.
I do love how fast that goes with Zoop.
Yes. The please recycle box is full.
That's not ideal.
Seemingly. I don't know what this means. Oh, was there a... Is that... I'm confused.
I will come and have a look at the please recycle box. But
Is that because the trains... There isn't a train running for it? Because it goes to a station and then there's a recycle building somewhere, I assume?
I mean, it could mean that.
Or is that the other... Oh, was it that it was disconnected? Because it should go into the awesome sync.
Yeah.
Was that Michael disconnected it so that we could do a how quickly it filters through kind of deal?
I'm not
To see how
sure.
many tickets Shall I just plug it back in?
Yeah.
What speed of conveyor do you want?
Probably a
Does
3.
say how many it will take in?
I think it just takes in as fast as you give it stuff.
Okay, we're going for full then. Should I put conveyor mark 4s in?
Sure.
We'll stick with 3. Let's not be silly.
Hey, we're going to get up to conveyor marks 5 and 6 eventually, so... I can't wait to get up to conveyor mark 6. Because that's... Conveyor mark 6 is part of the new stuff that was held back for actually launching the game.
Oh, I see.
So I've never been able to play with it.
Right. What the... I'm so confused. What is going on in here? This stuff comes in this way, goes up there, does the loop-de-loop, goes also in there, and comes out of here? I don't know what he's done. I'm so confused. I'm just going to cram this through the wall and we'll see if it works.
Oh, Sian.
What?
Come back to the gift.
I've just seen it on the stream. Oh my god. Oh yeah.
Oh, Ficsmas lights.
Oh, that's pretty. Okay. We were at 170 printable coupons.
Okay.
I've just hooked up the box, so now we shall see.
Stanza also says, ooh.
And also, yes, I do believe you are correct. It will eat stuff as fast as you can feed it to it.
Ah, so this is the big drain on Christmas presents at the moment.
Oh, the candy canes eat a lot.
Mostly because I've sharded the machine up so that it makes me the candy canes I need for this research as fast as possible.
Okay.
Because I'm being impatient. I want Crimmer.
Creamer. Turbo motors, do we create those?
Not yet.
Okay, I will keep hold of those. Doggo gave me them.
Yeah, they're like top end things. They're
Easy.
We don't have those automated yet either.
Okay, cool.
Researching it's snowing.
Oh, yeah.
I do not understand the fascination humans have with solid dihydrogen monoxide to the extent they felt the need for a Ficsmas snow cannon and dispenser. It is simply a state of matter. Real beauty lies in efficiency and the synergetic processes and interplay of artificial and spontaneous consciousness, general sentience, and non-sentient matter, creating a new version of reality in every observable moment in the subjective progression of events.
Did anybody else follow that?
Yes, I think so.
So the Ficsmas snow dispenser is listed as dispenses a mixture of air, water, air, and liquid nitrogen practically identical to actual snow. Can be attached to walls and ceilings. And we also have the Ficsmas snow cannon for those who want to aggressively celebrate the holidays.
I do like the sound of aggressively celebrating Christmas with a cannon.
So I've grabbed some things that we're going to need to make those. Let's throw down a dispenser.
Also, if a snow cannon is the only way I get to see snow,
Sian.
like... What?
Dispenser.
Oh my god. Oh my god. I can snow. I can snow the equivalent of freaking bats.
Now I've put out a cannon as well.
Ooh. Yay.
Snow, sort of.
Beautiful. I will upload the heat sinks and the turbo motors to the thing. I've also got some AI limiters.
I believe we've automated those.
I think we must have automated the turbo motors because it won't let me put them in there. Yeah, we've got 150.
Oh, we've got 150. We haven't automated them because we've not got to the stage where we can unlock them yet. We must have just found a load through the doggos.
Oh, well, that's handy.
So, we have, however, reached a slight problem.
What problem would this be?
That would be that the Ficsmas event Giant Ficsmas Tree upgrade number 3 requires 400 of the ornament bundles.
Right.
We can make 10 a minute.
Oh. Okay.
So it might just be that we just need to wait.
Yeah, it might be that we need to leave the game running
Yeah.
while we're off stream to get a decent backlog going. Perhaps.
Perhaps. I mean, the other question I have is how much do these stack up to? Because if they only stack up to 100...
Do we... Is there... There isn't a smaller box that you can put things in, is there?
No,
Than
that was one of the things we used to have in a modded mod that we used to play with before launch, where it was you had both a small box and I think you had a configurable sized box.
Because that would be so helpful.
I also miss we had one that was the dispenser and I can't remember what the other end of it was called, but it was basically you had
They were like emptied your pockets.
yeah.
No.
You had one that you could go up to that you'd basically plug your machine into, and it would dispense into your inventory a certain amount of an item.
Oh, that sounds great.
So you'd put your iron plates going into this dispenser machine, and you'd say you wanted 2 stacks of iron plates, and if you had less than 2 stacks of iron plates, it would churn out. Like, it would just put straight into your inventory however many you needed to get up to 2 iron plates.
Oh, that sounds amazing.
It was super useful.
I suppose a little bit less necessary with... Now you've got the upload stuff going on.
Yeah, I'm wondering if that's
Like,
one of the
prior
reasons
to
it's
that
not
point-
around.
Prior to that point, that would be so...
One thing I am going to do while we're on the stream at the moment is I want to just go over to where I'm building the heavy modular frame
Yeah.
and work out what the closest coal to it is.
Sure.
Should possibly run some of this power cable that we have over here. Tear up the old power cables we have and put in the bigger power towers.
Yeah.
I've not built anything out this way in my single player world, but this building, I know it's not amazingly pretty, but I do like this giant blue box just sort of looming over the forest look it's got at the moment.
Hmm.
And I've got the nice honeycomb windows on it as well.
Oh, yeah. Gotta be done.
Right. Where is... Where is coal? $800 away. The other slight question I have is what happens if I plug my building back in again?
Is there a max number of coupons you can have in the awesome sink?
I don't know.
Can I print a coupon? If I just click print coupon, or does it print the lot?
It will print the lot of them, but you can put them back into the system.
Oh, so if you put it back in, it will just re-eat them again.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, we've been playing for 2 hours.
I think the awesome sink is just cranky. Which honestly fair.
How difficult is it to get to that coal over there?
The awesome sink just seems to get stuck. And I'm really confused. Oh, are you making friends with the locals there, John?
Just a little. I'm trying to see how difficult the terrain is between my factory and the coal that's closest to it.
Mm-hmm.
Which it turns out is rather hilly.
Ah. I can see that number counting down. That's
Did I overshoot? Oh no, here it is. That's not ideal.
you in the middle of a set.
Yeah, it's a little bit in a hole, I believe.
Ah.
I also thought I'd left a marker on my factory. Was it iron possible? Could be. Don't mind if I do. Yellow power slug.
Oh, yeah.
Which is actually reminds me is something I need to try and remember to do on my single player world is go out and get the slugs.
Yeah.
Or, you know, find some time when you're bored and say, hey, Sian, do you want to go and run around and find all the slugs?
Indeed.
Yeah, so that's a problem for another time. Both
another you.
Well, both my slug-related issues on my single-player world, where I'm just not finding the slugs at the moment, but also the how I'm going to get the coal from where the coal is to where I need the coal. Because I think we're basically at the wrapping up point, but what I'm going to do is make my way back to the hub because an ad break is about to start playing.
Maybe do a quick present sweep while you're on your way back.
I'm going to see what I see on my way. Not going to slow down here, though, because somebody's shooting me in the butt.
No, not the butt.
With fiery, fiery plasma.
I wish there was a better option for getting around the posts when you're ziplining like that.
Yeah.
Like that there's some upgrade you could get that maybe you had to put on every post. That essentially gave you like a loop around.
I mean, it's one of the key incentives for the long distance lines to put in the power tower.
Yeah, I suppose. I feel like also, if I'd have done it more, I'd probably be better at recatching again.
It's a skill.
I don't have a very good track record with it.
It's a little bit like riding a bike. Once you've got it, it's sort of the muscle memory that sticks with you. Or sticks with me at least. The same as the run, jump, crouch. Like, as long as I'm in the right frame of mind for it.
Yeah. I don't know what's up with the awesome sync, John. Is it just that I can't see the conveyor belt moving, or...
I will come and have a look, just a moment.
I'm really confused.
So, having done all of that run over to the other side, I've got back, and we're now at 185 ornament bundles. But sadly, they stack up to 100.
Okay.
So I've done an old school trick, which is fill a item box with an item that's not the ornament bundle, except for 4 slots that it can go into.
Smart. Yeah, this isn't... And it was eating things, because it's got back up to 4, but then it stops again.
Is it just that it can't eat?
I tried it with a Mark III as well, because I wasn't sure whether...
Fix-It sees what you did there. How creative. I have also been creative. There is something extra special for you in the awesome shop. It is a marvel of technology. It is truly the shape of the future. I will be sad if you do not use it and love it, and tell any friends you make in the future all about it.
There were some coupons in the thing to go into the recycler.
Okay.
It looks like there are some things in here that probably shouldn't be going straight into the recycler.
I thought anything could go in there.
Some things don't. Some things we just don't want to. Like, there's power shards in this chest.
Oh, okay.
There's
I have no idea why.
alien parts in here.
I thought... Because that was a... Oh, I don't understand.
I'm going to disable this for a second.
Because all this from the train is backed up as well. Like, the train storage is full.
There's power shards in there and all.
Like, I don't understand. There's just a whole load of random stuff in there.
I'm not sure.
So this is waiting for the train? Yeah, so that's taking that as freight.
I don't know what this setup is.
No. I'm
I think
confused.
this is going to have to definitely be one that is a wait for Michael to get back.
Yeah.
Because some of that stuff is definitely not stuff we want to be... Like, there were 12 purple slugs in that box. They definitely shouldn't be turned into coupons, and I don't think you can. But
That's
that's
why it was having a hissy fit then.
I think it was having a hissy fit because the thing that was trying to go in was an alien protein, and so I'm guessing that can't go in.
So... Okay. I don't. Yeah, I don't understand. That's fine.
Actually, all the stuff that's in there now can go in, so let's put that back on. Because if there is spare stuff of this stuff, we can get rid of that. But yeah, I think we're gonna have to come back to do some more Ficsmas next week.
Yep. We're pretty solid time-wise anyway. A little bit early, but given we've been
Little bit
super
early,
late
but
yesterday.
hi, Law.
Hi, Law.
Yeah, we'll come back next time. We'll hopefully, if Michael's around, we can ask him what's supposed to be going on here.
Mm-hmm.
And if he isn't, well, we won't ask him because he won't be here.
Then we'll leave it alone.
Law is very cold tonight.
It do be chilly. It do indeed be chilly.
On Saturday night, I picked up my phone to go to bed, and my phone does a thing where it tells me how much warmer it's going to be or colder it's going to be the next day than it was today.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
On Saturday night, it was telling me it was going to be 10 degrees warmer on Sunday.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Tells you how cold it was on Saturday. Also explains why I spent most of Saturday on my sofa under a duvet, idly eating Jaffa cakes, and then feeling very sick because I'd eaten an entire packet of Jaffa cakes.
Yeah.
Moral of the story, don't eat an entire packet of Jaffa cakes in a single sitting.
Yeah.
Or space that sitting out over slightly longer.
And then it's not really one sitting, is it?
Yeah, it's like 2, maybe 2.5 sittings, depending on how long you take to
Yeah.
do it.
It was tasty regrets, though, I assume.
Oh, mostly. I then I then had a very nice but slightly messy time in the kitchen making myself fried chicken and green blended slop.
Green blended slop. Sounds appetizing.
It tasted a lot better than it sounds. And also looked.
Okay. I'll have to take your word for it.
It was... I regrettably only have a hand blender, which possibly didn't help, but I don't know if it would have made much difference in a like tabletop blender. But it was kale and lemon juice and red chili pepper and what was the other ingredient? And fourth thing, oh, peanuts.
Oh, okay.
And you blend them all together, and then you've got a healthy side to go with your southern fried chicken. Except you've also got southern fried chicken. So it's not incredibly healthy.
They just have to even it out a little bit.
Yeah. Anyway, that is all the time we have for tonight. We will be back next week with some more Satisfactory. If you are in the chat, thank you so much for being here. Thank you so much for paying attention to learning the morals of the stories. Laura is apparently wearing 2 wearable blankets and has eaten half of a packet of chocolate digestives and is saving the other half for tomorrow.
That sounds like a good plan on all fronts.
Stanza is also recommending possibly what I should have done is find somebody else to eat the Jaffa cakes with.
Yes.
Which is an eminently sensible idea, except that means sharing my Jaffa cakes.
That does make it problematic, yes.
If you are here in the chat and you haven't done so already, please do hit that follow button. It's a great way for you guys to know when we go live. A completely free way that you can support us on the channel. It really does mean a lot to us. If you want to throw us some money, you can subscribe to the channel. That also really, really means a lot to us. And if you have Twitch Prime or Amazon Prime, you get a free sub. And really, really, really do use that money because billionaires don't need it. And it means we get to do things. We also have a Discord you can join to chat with us about the games we're playing and the things that we're doing. We have a YouTube channel that you can go to catch up on all of the previous videos that we have done. And we have a website, finalbossfight.co.uk, where you can find all the things we do, written, audio, photo, video, events that we're going to. So stay tuned for all of that good stuff over on our website. One of the things you can find over there is our upcoming streams that look a little something like this. Whoa, things. Wednesday and Thursday and next Monday, the Angel Games Player is back with the Angel Games Player Roulette. It's been Christmas and New Year's, so they've been a little bit busy, but they are back to streaming. On Wednesday this week, myself, Angel, Ben, and Tanny will be back on the Minecraft server, where we will be continuing with our modded Minecraft play. Ben will probably be showing off the storage that he's been working on, that he's shared a photo of on the FBF Discord. And I want to work on storage as well. I want to get an applied energistic system going in my castle base. I've put a basement in. I put a couple of upgrades in over the Christmas break. So I'll be showing you around what I've changed in the castle and possibly, hopefully, fitting it up with an applied energistic system to make storage a lot easier and start working on auto-crafting. On Saturday, the Council of Tamrinor are going to be around to discuss some facet of world building. Stay tuned to find out what that is. On Sunday, the Dungeon of the Mad Mage crew are back in the dungeon, and I believe that they are currently plotting to leave the miniature castle, having scared away the Otto the dragon, and are ready to move on with exploring the rest of the castle, rest of the Dungeon of the Mad Mage. And then Monday next week, myself, Sian, and possibly Michael will be back with some more Satisfactory, where we will probably, I nearly said we will, we should hopefully finish off the Ficsmas event. But
Hopefully.
for now, I nearly said we were going to finish it, but I can't say for certain that we're going to finish it because I don't know how much is still there to do. There's not a lot, but if it requires a lot of things that we don't have, we'll see how it goes. It should be fine. We should finish it. But for now, Rogue has just made it in. Just in time for us to raid on out to Let's go over to Xander Sweetman, who is currently doing some Escape from Tarkov. We'll see you guys again real soon.
Nice.
For now, so long. Bye, guys.